Hi there, and welcome to today's webinar, where we'll be introducing TrueCommerce's Xero EDI Integration solution. My name is Claire Gibbons, and I work in the marketing department here at TrueCommerce. I'm delighted to be joined by Ben Taylor, our pre-sales consultant, who'll be running through today's slides. Over to you, Ben.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Claire. Hi, everyone. Welcome. So as Claire mentioned, today we're going to be taking you through our EDI integration solution for Xero. We're going to start with a couple of slides on TrueCommerce, what we do, just to set in context the Xero integration. We'll then turn our attention to the Xero integration itself, some of the benefits you can look to realise with a Xero integration, and then get into the demonstration and show you how it works in real world. So without further ado, a little bit about TrueCommerce to start off with. So we're a global company with our primary focus, our primary business is managed service EDI. So we help our clients connect to their trading partners and suppliers across the globe. Large presence in North America, Europe as well, Asia, and over in Australasia as well. Over 160,000 connected companies, 18,000 customers, and 1,300 employees globally. And we're bearing down on $200 million revenue annually. So we're pretty big, pretty good at what we do, but it isn't the only part of what we do. So as a business, like I said, most of our revenue is generated from managed service EDI. But to support that and help our clients do business in every direction digitally, to support our EDI offering, we also help our customers with online ordering, product information management, product data management, inventory management, dropship and fulfillment. We've also got some modules which cover customer service and order management as well. So although, like I said, we're talking today about our EDI offering in conjunction with Xero ERP, it's not everything that we do. What we try and do, though, is simplify things right down, despite having all that in our tool bag for our clients. We like to offer customers a single point of connection between ourselves and their back office systems across the piece, whether it be an SAP solution, an Oracle solution, a Microsoft Dynamics solution, into their back office system and out of their back office system. So a single point of contact and a single vendor with which to concern themselves with to manage all of their digital relationships. And then through our suite of applications, we can help them surface storefronts, connect into marketplaces, build punch-out connections, bringing in PDF documents, whether it be orders or invoices. And in this case, we're looking at EDI messages in and out. So it's all about keeping things very, very simple, but helping our customers get into that omni-channel environment and trade in every direction they want to in a digital fashion. We do this for lots of well-known names. So if you look at some of our customers in the UK, European market, there'll be some well-known names there that you recognise. Some of these aren't customers of ours, but we're very much helping our clients connect into them as trading partners, and some are existing within our customer base. And the reason customers will choose us over other companies maybe doing a similar sort of thing will be for a number of reasons, but they're consistent pretty much across the piece. The primary purpose is a risk reduction piece, reduction in error, and reducing the risk of trying to do this in-house internally, where you've maybe got one or two people, especially during times during COVID. Wouldn't take much to have someone out of the business for 2 weeks, and you want to be able to facilitate connections when you win the contract, not when the person's in and is able to do it. Having the scope of all those trading partners, the ability to connect into those other trading partners very, very quickly in a timely fashion, and one that's sensible from a pricing perspective is also very, very key. Our network is incredibly robust, scalable, but has flexibility to accommodate the needs of many different customers across the piece. And again, that's something that our clients are able to jump on the back of and use to grow their business, and grow it in a way which doesn't increase headcount, which is obviously very, very key in today's market. But for the purpose of today, so we're going to focus on our integration, our EDI integration with Xero. So helping our customers transact digitally with their clients, but with Xero in the back end. And what that means, what does that allow our clients to do? So allow our clients to bring in electronic messages without having to manually input them. Create purchase orders from sales orders, create invoices, send out invoices to clients, credit notes, and also transfer inventory levels back and forth. So it's not too complex, not too many moving parts, but certainly there's efficiencies that we can help our clients deliver who are using Xero in the back end. And all the things that we've mentioned as why customers would come to work with TrueCommerce are true across the Xero integration. The ability to save money and reduce the risk of someone manually keying in orders, having those team members focus on generating revenue rather than just processing transactions. Be able to grow order volumes without adding headcount is a key reason we hear that people are really getting into the EDI space and leveraging digital to grow their business. And managing the integrity of the data that exists within those messages, so ensuring that product codes are correct, that pricing is correct, that units of measure are validated and they're coming into ERP without any issues, and having someone else looking after it as well. Obviously, our solution is full managed service, which means you haven't got to worry about keeping eyes on servers or integration queues or all the things that give people headaches. And they can focus on their primary business, their primary line of business, which is something we enjoy taking the strain out of for our clients. So that's the overview. Hopefully you understand where we're coming from, what we're talking about. And from here, we'll go into the demonstration. Okay. So what we've got here is our one-time application. So this is the solution which helps our customers interact with their clients and suppliers digitally, transferring EDI messages back and forth. And the Xero integration we've got is coded into this solution. So this is the interface through which our customers can consume outbound and inbound messages or have a visual representation of those messages, regardless of the platform through which they're coming on. So we'll start by jumping into our orders screen, and these are orders that have been sent into the client who's using Xero from their customers via EDI. So what we can do within this screen is filter out some of the noise, focus on the areas we want to focus on. And we can do that in a number of ways across a number of different parameters. In this case, we're just going to filter these orders by a single supplier and then get that saved. And what we can do here is see these 4 different orders that have been received from the supplier. What we want to do is create a draft invoice in Xero. So we're going to build the shipment, which creates an ASN, which will then go on to create the draft shipment in Xero. This process is broken down into 2 parts, the headers and the lines. So in the header, we can specify, or by client, by customer, we can specify how we're going to interact. So this particular customer requires a delivery note, and that's defined by the red box. Some clients will need carrier references, tracking references, but not in this case. And we can help some of those, any other validation rules, and make sure that how your client wants to trade is policed, and the solution will give it the information on the various message types that is required. If I jump down into the line level information, so these are the products that exist within the order. There's a number of different things we can do in this area. So we can handle palletization, carton codes, but in this case, the client is only concerned about quantities and the products. They do, however, accommodate part shipping. So in this case, we can't service all 3 items. So we're going to put ship out 2 now, put 1 on back order. It's going to come out on the 18th. Next week, and then we're going to dispatch that order, sorry. So what that does, you can see on the right hand side of the screen, is create an ASN, which tells your client the items are going to be shipped, what's going to be shipped and the quantities, but it also creates a draft invoice on Xero. So if I flick back to Xero here, what you can see is there's a draft invoice created within Xero itself. I can click on that, and then you can see that the information that exists within that draft invoice is in line with the information that was received on the purchase order. So this has been created automatically, and there's been nothing else happening here. The due date is stamped on there by Xero itself. The item and description are from the ASN, the quantity, and then the price can be either taken from the price book within Xero or the purchase order. I can approve that then. And what that does when I approve it is converts that draft invoice into an invoice, and sends that invoice back to the one-time solution to be mapped back to the client. So back into one-time here, I can jump up into my invoices tab, and within there, you can see the invoice just created. You can see that the header information is as per expected, line information is as we've just amended, and it's gone out to the client in the format that they require. So within one-time, you have the opportunity to view invoices, orders, and shipments all alongside each other in one place. So Claire, that concludes the demonstration for today. Back across to you.
Brilliant. Thanks, Ben. That was really interesting. I'd like to say thank you to you all for joining us on today's webinar. We hope you found it useful. If we just flick to the next slide, if you've got any questions or you'd like any further information, these are the contact details you can use to contact us. Once again, thank you for joining us.